Hello and welcome back to Chasing Trophies. Hope everyone is doing well. Everyone in India, including Faiz Bhai and people outside India like me, are mathematicians now for the next few days or a week at least. We've had some crazy matches. India losing yesterday against South Africa, but today West Indies thumping Zimbabwe. Incredible performance, man. Hetmeyer was unbelievable. He batted beautifully. Robin Powell, Jason Holder, and then bowling Moti. We've been talking about him for the last few weeks, and today he picked up 4 wickets as well. Incredible bowling from him. Faiz bhai, 5.35 is the number right now that all Indians are talking about.
यार आप जो भी नंबर्स बता लो, अब यही है कि इंडिया हैज टू विन बोथ देयर गेम्स एंड वी जस्ट हैव टू प्रेस साउथ अफ्रीका. वो जैसा आप मेरे को समझाया ना स्ट्रीम में कि भाई साउथ अफ्रीका, आप वो नंबर्स ना जाओ ना कुछ करो, बिकॉज जितना आप उसमें घुसोगे उतना आपका दिमाग खराब होगा. बट यार वेस्ट इंडीज का मसला भाई, वी बीन सेइंग इट सिंस द टूर्नामेंट बिगिनिंग के भाई हल्के में न खोलो इन लोगों को. द डेप्थ ऑफ द बैटिंग दिख गई. आप रदरफोर्ड आगे आफ्टर हेटमायर एंड रॉफमैन पावल, रदरफोर्ड आके मार दिया, एंड देन आई थिंक देयर वाज समवन एल्स आल्सो did well, right? And then with the bowling, the quality of spin that they have up, you mentioned Gudakish in the start that he's going to be very crucial, but Akil Hussain today, the way he was getting gripped on this Wankhede wicket, that just got to show you that they're a very well balanced team. And भाई power तो क्या ही लगाया यार, 108 106 103 क्या है भाई वो, like
yeah, I mean power तो unbelievable है. आज जो छक्के जा रहे थे, I'm like, first I was thinking हमारे को ऐसा विकेट मिलना था, but at the same time it was great to see, man. West Indies, this is the magic of the Calypso. And let's not forget, man, after 10 years they're performing. The last time they performed like this was year 2016. So like उनके fans भी भाई, they deserve this. Like 10 साल हो गया, हम भाई एक हफ्ता अच्छा नहीं खेलते, सब चढ़ जाते, एक दिन अच्छा
हफ्ता भी वो दिया, वो इस बार हफ्ता भी बहुत बोल दिया.
नहीं चलते तो प्रॉब्लम हो जाता. हम मैचेस जीते भी तो प्रॉब्लम है, हारे भी तो प्रॉब्लम है. इन लोग तो भाई 10 साल से they've been start from good cricket. And after 10 years, I'm watching them play really good. I know in between there's a couple of good performances. The one we saw in Brisbane when Shamar Joseph was great, but it's very rare for them. So I'm happy for the West Indies team. Obviously for Zimbabwe, man, I talked about this before. It is a bit unfortunate. Like they had to go from Sri Lanka to India. It's difficult to adjust. Their bowlers had to adjust to the lines. And that's exactly what happened. In Sri Lanka, their bowlers could get away with those lengths. And it was actually gripping for them. The ball was easier for them. Here, the likes of Muzrabani, the likes of Evans, even Angaravi, it was much more difficult because अभी आप through the line मार सकते हैं उन लोगों को, पहले नहीं मार सकते थे श्रीलंका में through the line. So that's where it, they found it difficult.
Yeah. Also, drop catches like बोल सकते हैं आप, this cost them today, the drop of Hetmeyer. But I agree कि भाई कहीं ना कहीं the wickets were favoring the bowlers in Colombo and wherever they played in Sri Lanka. But today they didn't bowl that bad initially. They were keeping the length decent, but yeah, drop catches. हेटमायर का अगर आप इतना बड़ा कैच छोड़ दोगे, which is relatively an easier catch than what they were actually taking in the match. Like मैच में तो 18 मीटर भाग के आप कैच ले रहे थे, right? Brian Bennett and all of the guys. But कहीं ना कहीं at the end of the day, the catches will win you matches. You will try to apply pressure. सिकंदर रजा को भी आज काफी भारी पड़ी. तो those things बिल्कुल like you mentioned, the condition maybe it took them a time to might take them time to adapt to such a situation. And West Indies, bhai, they've already played in Wankhede. They were very familiar with this wicket. They know how to turn around the games and stuff. But yeah, Zimbabwe ke angle se yaar, Razak came out with a bold statement saying by today was something that an off day. Obviously, we're not happy with our performances. We want to show why Zimbabwe, and obviously they're going to try to carry the momentum that they've gotten from Sri Lanka. But yes, West Indies के against जो 250 का पड़ गया भाई, it was obviously very demoralizing for Zimbabwe after that initial high in the group stage.
And West Indies, आप देखो यार, like it's a bit different to the 2016 team जहाँ पे slam bang हो रहा था. But there are some similarities there. Like I feel like Shai Hope is kind of playing the Marlon Samuels kind of role, a bit more stabilized, single double, but he can hit when required. Then you've got the feistiness of Hetmeyer, Rutherford, like when you had Pollard, Russell and stuff. So there are some similarities there in terms of the spin. Moti is not a Narayan type of bowler, but he's as effective right now in this tournament. They've got Akil Hussain, he's a bit different. They don't have a Samuel Badri kind of bowler, but they've got spinners, and they've got quality spinners. At the same time, the faster bowlers are doing well as well, and it's a good combination of youth and experience. Jason Holder is very experienced. तो भाई India IPL बहुत खेल चुका है. He's played all around the world. He understands T20 cricket like the palm of his hand. But then you have someone like Shamar Joseph. You got these bowlers of
Romario Shepherd also. Yeah, Romario Shepherd we have.
Youngsters. So it's a good mixture of these experience and youth, and they're doing really good, man.
Yeah, and why, sorry, like we said for which team I forgot, but all their batsmen are good bowlers, and all their bowlers are also good. But I think also
South
West Indies
Africa.
only when South Africa. So that's what
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is. The quality is like amazing. I'm still backing India to make it to the semis, man. Like I still feel, हाँ भाई Zimbabwe और so West Indies को हरा देंगे हम. अब that is, you call it optimism, or I'm just trying to say that by 2025 was a stellar year for us. However you want to put it, I would still back India to make it to the semis. But if we don't, then I think you've also got to commend the efforts put in by South Africa, West Indies, and Zimbabwe, obviously, depending upon where they land up. But I think we had a very good group. I'm still not writing India off, but yeah, West Indies, like you said, the flavor is there of 2016. Fearless. They're not getting dawned by the fact that हम ICC rankings में कहाँ हैं या हमारा who we're coming up against. They're saying that we're here to play the game. They England को अच्छा मारे वानखेड़े में ही था वो मैच. So बिल्कुल West Indies has come a long way in cricket. Gambhir gave them that speech in after the test match. I think that is helping them. यहाँ पे भी जरा बात कर लो गंभीर भाई. यहाँ पे भी जरा अच्छी मोटिवेशनल स्पीच मार दो.
अब वहां पे भी उनको क्रेडिट दे दे तो but like I mean, Darren Sammy also, like you said, he's the one who invited him. I didn't really know that before, but Darren Sammy, man, 2016, he was there. 2026, he was there. He loves coming to India. He loves doing his magic over here, and I can see even in the dressing group. Jason Oder is he's experienced, but he's also the comedy guy. They look at him for laughs, jokes, releasing the pressure in the dressing room. It's really good. And when it comes to India, I think, look, there are fans. I don't know where you'll put yourself. Maybe you'll put yourself as the ultra optimist, where going into the thing you'll say 100% chance for India, right? Then you've got people who will say 50% chance, people will say 25% chance because you split it by 4. Now what's happened is the people who are saying 100% like you, it's probably gone to 75-70%. It's lost 30% there because you're also dependent somewhat on the South Africa West Indies result. So some people are saying you're very dependent on that, but you are somewhat dependent because even if you win the next 2 games, but West Indies beat South Africa, फिर वो net run rate में आप फंस सकते हैं. So you're gone from 100 to 70. People who are 50 have gone from 50 to 30, and the people 25 have gone to like 10%. So that's what it is. You've dropped in percentage as compared to going into the Super 8s.
100%, bhai. Like the thing is, like, I can't say with full conviction. I am very optimistic still that we make that, but I can't say with full conviction that हम West Indies को बहुत easily मार लेंगे. I can't say that. Agar we won this first game against South Africa, I would probably be, like you said, that 30% would have been intact. But man, the brand of cricket West Indies is playing right now, but Eden Garden में भी डर लग रहा है. I'm not undermining India's talent or India's quality. Don't get me wrong, but I'm respecting what West Indies has bought in this tournament. That's how I would like to put it. Like Eden Gardens में, they've already played. I've mentioned this Wankhede के बारे में. They know how to play in Wankhede. It's like easy, like good fixture for them against Zimbabwe. They're going to play. They're going to play India in Eden Gardens, which also they are familiar with. Now, I don't know where the other game is against South Africa. I'm not pretty sure where it. Maybe it's probably in Chepok or Ahmedabad, one of these 2 places, or maybe somewhere down. I'm not. If you can just check that for us. But I'm still saying that India, even if South Africa get defeated against West Indies, it's still not a easy cakewalk for India to actually beat West Indies. But I'm still
optimistic. Get more clarity.
Yeah. You will get more clarity.
South Africa, West Indies, and Ahmedabad. South Africa's home ground.
And that is also a good opportunity for West Indies, right? The team structure wise, what we saw South Africa do to India, West Indies can do that against South Africa. They will come out with a different game plan than India. They know that if they're going to bat second.
South Africa is playing in their home ground.
Yeah, बिल्कुल. But the structure of the team, I'm saying, the brand of cricket.
मुंबई में ये मैच होता था, मेरी हालत ये ऐसी होती थी. I think West Indies right now, Mumbai, Kolkata against India. Again, West Indies have played there in this World Cup, so they're more familiar. Ahmedabad, I'm just giving South Africa a bit more chance because अभी तो नापली उन लोग घास पूरा every inch of Ahmedabad, they know what's happening. They know what's happening in the 100,000 seater South Africa. So I'm giving them more of a chance in this game.
Yeah. But it's more like for like kind of a team. It's not going to be easy
on
for
paper,
South Africa.
definitely yes.
Yeah.
On paper, definitely.
And like Rostin Chase, Akil Hussain, Kutukish Moti will do exactly like what slow cutters ke liye you've got Holder, you've got Matthew Ford, you've got pace if you need. And Jamar Joseph can pick up a slower delivery. You never know. Romario Shepherd will be crucial over there. So they've got the makings of someone countering. I think New Zealand ke against South Africa won, but शुरू में हमारे New Zealand पे अच्छा tough दी थी South Africa. I'm not saying South Africa can't win 100%. We've seen them. Record is 100% right now, but so is the West Indies. They're also not defeated. So that's what we're looking at right now. And again, when you talk about the Eden Gardens game, that also is not giving us conviction. To the ultra optimistic guy, also waiting for now and saying, "Bhai, arey bhai, it's not that easy." But again, I'm going to say our India can still make the semis.
One advantage India do have is that they play the last game of the Super 8s. तो उनको पता है exactly क्या करना है वो game में. So I mean, they first have to beat Zimbabwe, and they have to hope like whatever happens going into that last game, they have much more clarity, and that gives them that advantage that we know exactly what we have to do on Sunday's game.
There's a counter argument that you could put them. So knowing everything, do we still play that situation? हैबत में ज़्यादा खेलेंगे, क्या और ज्यादा टेंशन लेके खेलेंगे? कि कल भी हमारे को मालूम था नतीजा क्या करना है, हमारे को फोड़ के खेलना था आफ्टर 3 विकेट, बट हम शेल में चले गए. So I hope India doesn't learn from that mistake and doesn't go in a shell if you come to know कि भाई आपको इतने मार्जिन से जीना है, आप मारने के चक्कर में चलो आउट हो गए, we'll still be happy, चलो मारने के चक्कर में थे. But does that add more pressure to you, knowing the combination and permutations that will lead you to a...
It just gives you a sense of clarity, right? Like if you see 2016 also, you were in the same situation. You knew that Australia को खाली हराना है, and then we go like we don't know what the situation is, but it just gives you that thing. We know exactly what we have to do. The fear of the unknown, I feel, puts even more pressure when you don't know what. Like आपको बोला है भाई इन लोगों को पीटना है आपको, फिर देखेंगे क्या होता है वो दूसरे गेम में. थोड़ा सा मेरे लिए वो उस हिसाब से थोड़ा मुश्किल रहता. अब मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि आप नहीं हार सकते वो गेम, वो हार सकते, बट आपको भाई ये बेस्ट पॉसिबल चांस है. अब यू आर ऑलरेडी इन अ टफ पोजीशन.
बेसिकली क्वेश्चन पेपर मिल गया आपको एग्जाम से पहले.
इट्स लाइक भाई देखो आपको क्वेश्चन पेपर मिल गया मगर आंसर तो नहीं है आपके पास ना, आपको जाके एग्जाम में आंसर डालना पड़ेगा ना. लाइक आपको वो प्रेशर तो रहता है, आपको 1 घंटे में पूरा वो सवाल जवाब देना. इज गेटिंग द क्वेश्चन पेपर जस्ट लाइक 2 hours बिफोर और 1 hour बिफोर, एंड देन यू हैव टू गो एंड सॉल्व इट.
लेकिन सबसे बड़ी दुआ मेरी ये है कि भाई इंडिया में बारिश नहीं होना, प्लीज कहीं भी बारिश मत हो अभी.
दैट्स इंपॉर्टेंट
बिकॉज़ दैट विल बी द वर्स्ट फीलिंग फॉर एनी इंडियन क्रिकेट फैन. कोलकाता होंदो या एनीवेयर. अभी आज यहाँ पे हमारे हैदराबाद में थोड़ी बहुत हल्की छींटे आए बट इट्स लाइक just hoping that Qudrati ka nizam doesn't play a factor in this thing.
First Sunday को मैच है इंडिया का, इंडिया वेस्ट इंडीज. If that is a must win and there is rain, I'm telling you there will be a reserve day on Monday. अभी से देख लो, ऐड कर देंगे हम लोग, because Wednesday को सेमीफाइनल है और Thursday को तो आपके पास टाइम है Monday Tuesday कराना. But yeah, I think for India, first things first, they have to beat Zimbabwe. They have to do what's in their own hands, beat Zimbabwe and West Indies, and we can take it from there. Tomorrow there's a massive game. I don't know what the prediction there is, Barish ka, but Pakistan versus England. This can take the group either way. Either it opens up the whole group if Pakistan win, or if England win, it puts them in the semi-final spot and puts Pakistan on the brink of elimination. So that is going to be an interesting game tomorrow.
Yeah, 100%. It's going to be interesting how Pakistan show up, and their battles against England have always been good, right? The final of 2022, you saw them step it up when at a final that they were not supposed to, potentially be in, but they sort of clawed their way somewhere. For Pakistan, I think they'll be super focused कि भाई यहाँ से अगर हम जीत गए तो वो 1 point plus 2 will get you 3 points. You'll probably be in a better place. But like you also said, it'll open up the gap. And then you have New Zealand. I think England has New Zealand, and then Pakistan will have Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka versus Pakistan again, it's usually a good fixture to watch. So tomorrow again, I think Josh Butler, Harry Brook for England, that will be the key key players to watch out for. Pakistan will be interesting how Usman Tariq makes a difference against an England team, but also do they play Babar? What's the combination? Which have heard about Fakhar Zaman probably making the 11 as well. ये सब बातें सुन रहे अपन. But I think it'll be a very interesting game to watch.
Yeah, and Palakkale is a place where England have played, Pakistan have not played yet. Pakistan have been in Sri Lanka for a long time, मगर उनके दोनों games Colombo में थे, like दोनों stadiums, SSC and Premadasa. So they'll be playing in Palakkale for the first time in this tournament, if I'm not mistaken. So they'll also have to make that adjustment over there. Obviously, Usman Tariq versus the England batters, the Pakistan spinners in general versus the England batters will be a contest to watch out for. But also how Pakistan's batsmen handle England's bowlers, because we can see, Will Jacks is in good form. They have Adil Rashid, they have Jofra Archer. So it'll be a decent contest. I'm not counting Pakistan out in this game, but it will be a challenge because in England, it's so crazy that one game against Sri Lanka, the narrative has changed. People are saying that England are favorites, but let's not forget they lost to West Indies. They scraped past Nepal and they just beat Italy. So they've not had the best of World Cups either. And one game here and there, you can write off England again. Like if they lose to Pakistan, you'll say, "Arey, look to nahi aayenge semi-final." It depends. Tomorrow's game is important.
Yeah. आप पाकिस्तान को भी राइट ऑफ नहीं कर सकते अगर ये मैच हारे भी तो लाइक बिकॉज न्यूजीलैंड भी अगर कहीं बट न्यूजीलैंड doesn't look like that right now, but New Zealand is playing a tougher conditions. They're playing in
Yes, yes,
Colombo,
absolutely.
right? So that is something. So this group, and again Sri Lanka also, their host nation, they'll also look at. So like you said, tomorrow will be very crucial for the context of Group B and how the table pans out. But if Pakistan manage to beat England, that'll be a huge boost for their confidence personally.
Yeah, no, 100% it will be. And I'm looking forward to it. And it'll be a heavy spin attack from Pakistan, and England will just need to look to counter that from their ends. Yes, anything else you would like to add going into tomorrow?
I think going into tomorrow, like again, Pakistan need to again what mistakes they've done in the past in terms of deciding an 11 situationally. Like you mentioned, Palekale isn't the it's not exactly as turning probably as Colombo. I think second innings में थोड़ा बहुत turn मिलता आपको. We saw it in the England game. Will Jackson picking up wickets. So Usman Tariq को कहाँ पे आप लेके आते हो? How do you play him? Do you play much better than what you played him against an India side? Slim Ayyub's bowling has been instrumental. Salman Agha, does he put himself again in the line of fire? Then their batting, how they structure the batting. I think Babar Azam in this situation might come in handy because in Sri Lanka you were not able to have an anchor. So maybe they do play Babar if the wickets fall quickly. Again, you see him doing his 40 or 50 or whatever it is that he does. So yeah, it'll be a good contest for England. Josh Butler, Harry Brook, these 20-30 runs is what they're missing to make things easier for everyone else. So if you get like 25 from him, 25, 20 from him, 45 more runs, and then every total if you put, they're powering 200 every time almost if you add these two. So I think England will definitely want those runs from these two right now. In situations like this, you'll back your top players probably.
Yeah, and they need the form of Will Jackson Salt to continue because these two have been looking like different players for England and proper match winners for them. Adil Rashid looks a bit more in comfort as compared to the first couple of games in India. Now in Sri Lanka, he looks a bit more comfortable there. So yeah, it's going to be a good contest for Pakistan. Obviously, I'm looking forward to that Usman Tariq contest. I think that why they need to be more aggressive with him, especially against England. Like you can't let it go till the 12th over, 13th over, and then bring him on when England have already crossed 100. Why don't you bring him on at least for an over in the 7th over right after the power play and make England go after him? Because England, that they have the tendency to hit. Like every player wo कीड़ा रहता England में कि भाई एक छक्का तो मारना. We saw that against Sri Lanka as well.
Yeah. And you defensive अगर आप रह रहे हो भी तो make sure that at least Shadab and other bowlers they're bowling well. If they're not bowling, that's an indication that they're not confident. वहाँ पे जो इंडिया के अगेंस्ट वही चीज हुआ थी कि आप मालूम था शादाब पिट गया, शाहीन पिट गया, एक और उनका जो बॉलर था वो भी पिट गया था. तो you've got to change it up, like try something different, and I think that's something that they'll probably definitely look into. I think Salman Mirza will do decent on this wicket as well. I don't think you need to change back to Shaheen. Even if it's a big game, trust your youngsters. Maybe don't do anything like chop and change too much in your 11 because you won the last game against Namibia. Just go in, and you won it with Sri Lanka as well. So I think I don't see a change in this team right now. But if they do get under pressure, try to play Fakhr or something like that. I'm not sure if that'll happen. But yeah, for their own good, maybe they shouldn't try too much experimentation.
Yeah, and the Parakale forecast looks clear tomorrow. Anything can change in Sri Lanka, but it looks clear. So we will probably have a game tomorrow. So looking forward to that. And thank you for joining us. Make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribe button. Stay tuned to Chasing Trophies. This is crunch time in the T20 World Cup. So we'll try to get you all the updates from that. So thank you, Faiz. Thank you, everybody. And take care. Good night, guys.